Now let's learn how to add how to divide our wall like this. You can see such that we could have the down part to be different material while the upper part to be a different material. Now I have one here, the last one, the one in the last movie. Now first thing I want to do is observe that there's no alignment here. The wall is not aligning with the floor. So I'll click on align. I want to make sure that this floor aligns with the wall. So first I'll select the face of the floor, click on it, then I'll click the face of the wall so that the wall will come out and meet it. So that does it. I'll do the same thing here. I'll select this face first, then select the wall. So that does it. So the next thing is to change to work on this wall such that I can color the upper part different from the base. Now we have been used to making use of just one type of wall, which is the basic wall. We have three kinds of wall in Revit. We have the basic wall, we have the stacked wall, and we have the curtain wall. Now I'm going to select this. When you click on this wall, check the property. You see that what we're using is basic wall. And there are other walls types. When you click, scroll down, change to brick. Let me click outside so you see. So we have brick here. This is still basic wall kind of, because it's just one material that is attached to it from the beginning to the end. Let me move down. Now this is another kind of wall. So this is an example of what we're talking about, but this is not what I'm looking for. If I select it again and come to this side, there are other ones that I could choose from. Exterior over CMU. Let's see this one, and this one is more like it, but the problem I have with this one is just that it's very thick. Because if I try to apply it here, let's apply it here and see what happens. Or let's just come to modify, match property, and select this one. You see the thickness. Can you see? It's telling you that it cannot keep joint elements. I'm going to cancel. The reason is that this one is going to be very thick. Do the same thing here. Do the same thing here. Let me select it first. Do the same thing here. If I add it to this one, it will make the alignment which I did here not to work anymore. So that's the problem I'm having with it. So now I'm going to teach you how to edit wall. First, I'll first of all turn it to basic wall back. I'll come to this. This is my basic wall. So convert it back to basic wall. Come to this side. Now if I try to apply material as usual, you find out that it is everything that will contain the same material. So that's why now I'm going to teach you how to edit wall in an advanced way. Select it first, convert it to the last one, which is exterior brick. So I'm going to do just one, then I'll now apply the property to the rest of them. Now if you want to edit wall, remember, just like editing any family that Revit has created, remember, come to this side. Now when you come to this side, I'm coming, excuse me, select it, because I didn't click on the right thing. Then click on edit. Now when you do that, remember to first of all duplicate it so that you don't change the idea of the original one. You duplicate it, I'll now put KC, such that I know that if I destroy the features at the end of the day, it is the one that I've just modified that I've worked on. So I'll try to edit the structure. Now once I click on it, then I'll click on preview here so that it will show me what I want to work on. So this is it. So this is the structure of the wall itself that you want to work on. Now I have the upper part being brick, just like what you have here, then the down part being something else. So I'm going to work on it here. So the problem is this: if you look at the thickness here, this is where you work on it. Select this point, this number 1. You can see I have 2 walls, wall 1 and the second one. So I'm going to select, and if you look at the height of the down part is 914.4 mm. So I'm going to select this side, then look for a smaller or a less thick. So let's select this 12 inches, or let's select 12 inches, which is the thickness of the basic wall. I think it's okay. Now let's go to the down part of it and select we have different options. We'll look for brick, or we could look for, let's say okay, 12 inches also. It doesn't really matter. Now on this side here, on this offset here, we have different option: wall center line, core center line. You just observe something is going to happen here, or exterior. The reason why it's not changing is because the both of them, they have the same thickness, but by the time I change this, we have different ones. Now watch, or we use say brick, generic brick. See what happens now. Center line, you see the way it moves. So when we click on finish, that's the way it's going to look like. Now usually I don't like the both of them having the same thickness, so I'm going to select a less thickness, say generic 8 inches. Now work on this side. I think this is, let me not select that. Let me look for something else. I want it to shoot out to the left a little, or I can change the offset to say 50. That's the number 2. Once I click, I think it's okay like this. Let me change it to 12 inches. Now I think I have what I want, so I'll click on OK, apply, and OK. So that does it. So I have my walls. Now I can make the rest of them have the property. So this time around, okay, I'm still having an issue here. Let me cancel here. So folks, I'll go back to the editing. So quickly I'll change it. I'll change the thickness of the upper part to be 8 inches. I think that one will be better, and say OK, apply, OK. Once I do that, I'll take the property, put it here. Let's see. So this time around is not complaining. I think it's okay. So I have what I'm looking for all around. So folks, that is how to edit your wall so that you have you have one side being of different thickness from the other side, such that you can easily add material.